Bienvenidos a Esperanza Bense, donde la Esperanza Bense. Welcome to Esperanza Bense, where hope wins. How's it going? Happy Mars Day. What's bringing ya? Mars, Mercury, the Sun are all super close. Whoop, I dropped one. Is this our jumper for today? The Chariot. Well, that is the major arcana card that represents the zodiac sign of Cancer, and whereas we had the Chariot reversed, I believe yesterday, now we have the Chariot upright. So it's interesting when we're able to work with the energy, and it gives us confirmation that we were working with the energy, and now it's coming through a little bit more clean and clear in our observable reality. The Chariot upright is going to be a card of us mastering our own personal brand of light and dark magic, and being able to, that's what's going to progress us forward. That's what's going to make us the charioteer of our own vehicle. It has something to do with victory. It has something to do with staying the course. It has something to do with knowing what is most effective by checking in with the depths of our actual insides. And when we have that calm serenity, and when we have that access to, again, this veil symbolism that comes up, the charioteer has their own veil, it's not in between the pillars of knowledge, but they have their own situation going here with the kind of like the codiceous symbol, and the sphinxes, I think, represent a lot of occult magic, or Capricorn is opposite of Cancer, dynamically speaking, energetically speaking, and so there's also a little element of each in both, kind of like that yin and yang that the black and the white represent anyway, the feminine and the masculine. The Sphinx with titties and the Sphinx with no titties. Or wait, does that Sphinx? Oh no, both Sphinx have titties. Well, maybe they're both feminine then, or whatever. I think in Egypt that was kind of like, I don't know. I think that they in Egypt did like kind of what we do now with like the body modification and stuff like that. Like, I think that they did that back then. But anyway, the Chariot, I should probably check over on, check out Symbolic Studies channel. Mario always and his wife have really great videos that really go in depth on zodiac signatures and like the energy that is attached to each zodiac sign. And I'm pretty sure that he's talked about different tarot cards there too. But good content. Great explanations of the archetypes. Let's pray over these cards and see what they give us for today. Thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. That's the near past, present tense, the near future. I do a 10-card Celtic cross reading every new and full moon, and I come here Monday through Friday with these quick hits tarot, where we just sort of pull a little bit of energy and kind of play with our intuition a little bit, because I firmly believe that the more we play, the stronger we get. And the more we use our intuitive muscles, the stronger our intuition builds, right? Day by day. And you know what? I've been practicing, right? Like, I've been showing up, I've been doing this. And in my life, in my IRL, the synchronicities, I've realized that I'm like guilty of not even appreciating the synchronicities, because they're so frequent that I just don't even think it's special. It's not special. It shouldn't be special. Like, we all have access to this muscle. And if you would like to work with me on strengthening our muscles together, it's really fun and really good. And it's an exercise of love. Ten of Swords reversed is pretty cool because when we have the Ten of Swords upright, it's like, okay, we could see the light at the end of the tunnel, but we're still kind of freaking going through it. And it's obviously a really terrible day at the acupuncturist. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, in literal terms, sometimes the cards are literal, and sometimes like that could hit, you know, like, or maybe we are experiencing like some spinal cord or back or posture issues of other people's thought forms being sent towards us and whatnot. But with the Ten of Swords reversed, I love this card in reverse because I always feel like it's us taking the energy, like Mike at Ramblin' Mike's Tarot says in the description box below his videos. I love this saying, and I've been repeating it and obviously quoting him. You know, it's not my idea, but I love it. He says, I take all energy sent to me, I alchemize it and transmute it into a positive over my life, tenfold times 10 times 10. And so with the Ten of Swords reversed, you know, we see that we can turn that energy around, and even to the degree of using that energy to prop ourselves up. Like, oh, I'm sorry, your thought daggers are now my, you know, my healing. Your thought daggers are now what's going to elevate me, you know. I don't know. I think with the Ten of Swords reversed too, we also know that here we're going through it, and here we know it's done and over with. Swords in the tarot for me represent air energy, and so when I see Ten of Swords, I just see like things getting shot at us, or or you know, literally getting stabbed in the back, right? But if you get stabbed in the back with the Ten of Swords in reverse, you could work that into your advantage, you know. Transmute it, alchemize it. Knight of Cups. Oh, thank goodness you showed up today, Knight of Cups. We needed a little romance in our reading. We needed a little Mercury romance messages of love. It doesn't have to be romantic love either, but usually with the Knight of Cups it is. He's in his shining armor, for crying out loud. I mean, come on. He wants to bring us, and he's smiling, he's warm, he has good posture. What's not to love? He's got Pisces vibes with that outfit, with those koi fish. And his horse is even like kind of rearing a little bit, or it's about to cross this river, right? So the horse is pretty brave and pretty in tune with its own senses as well. Knight of Cups is not spilling a drop. So he does have enough in his cup to offer you, but it's not like overflowing like the Ace of Cups to the degree that it's like not able to be contained, you know? And he's protective of his emotions, and probably he's protective of our emotions too, if it's the Knight of Cups coming in to like say like, hey, to us. I hope it is. I love love, and yes, bless. Nine of Wands reversed. This is a great indication that, you know, just like when I see the Ten of Wands reversed, like we can drop the need to be in that struggle bus energy. Nine of Wands upright is a winning position, but oh my gosh, you had to like literally get beat up to hang on to it. Like you went through the ringer to stay there. And now with the Nine of Wands reversed, like hopefully we're able to shed some of the need for that energy in our lives. Like why do we keep hanging on against all odds? Why do we keep hanging on to what we have? If these people aren't here to support us, why do we keep getting beat by these wands, like maybe it's time to let go of that need. And I say that need because that's all it boils down to. We get beat up in life, everybody, but some of the winners make different choices than some of the losers. I mean, facts. I don't know what to say. I mean, it sucks to suck. So, yeah, I'll leave you with that. Love you. Bye.